All right, good morning, big historians. Time for a quick run through of what you guys need to do today. It's not really complex, but there's some steps I want you to take. And I just need you to basically do as much as you can, okay, in 40 or 50 minutes of work, okay? Remember that Wednesdays aren't officially a day off. You're supposed to be doing schoolwork. So you're going to be continuing with what we've been studying: eugenics, social Darwinism, how have Darwin's ideas been misused. You have two new assignments. They're not due tomorrow. You just need to open them, start them, do as much as you can on them, and then we'll work on them tomorrow and Friday. Remember that we do not have processing periods tomorrow and Friday, Thursday, Friday. You guys still do work, okay, but you don't have to zoom in, okay? Please don't be the kids who make the choice to blow off the next couple of days and then you're buried in work, okay? If you make that choice, that's on you guys, okay, not your teachers. Okay, so part 2A, do this part first, is primary source analysis. Okay, you're going to go here to Schoology and open it. Here's the assignment you have been working on. That's not due yet. I want to talk a little bit about it on Thursday, but the new assignment is right here, part 2A. Okay, if you open it up, you have a choice. You can open it in Cami and do it there. You need it's annotations, so you need to be able to read and highlight and take notes. Okay, so either OneNote or Cami for most of you. Okay, so you would open it up. It's going to have some directions on the front page. It's going to have a sort of timeline of events that you need to read through. Okay, and then it's going to here's the timeline. Okay, here's the directions on the front. Really just read, analyze, show proof of what you were thinking as you read them. Okay, and I'm going to talk more about that. Okay, so I'm scoring your annotations. Okay, so as I'm reading through this, maybe I see a really important date, okay, like some statistics. I might highlight a bit of text, and then make a little note over in the margin explaining how I'd like to use this in my visual paragraph, or ask Baginski about this. Okay, so you can actually start working, a little bit on the things that you guys have been doing, working towards this visual paragraph by harvesting things from these dates or these sources that are provided. Okay, so you've got a few sources to read. They're not real long. Okay, if you feel like you need help, okay, if you feel like, man, I'm just not really, I read this one a couple times, I don't know what I should be getting from it. If you go out to the slideshow that we've been using, okay, you'll see that there are some slides dedicated to each of these documents. Okay, now I want you to do a read by yourself, but if you need help, okay, and we'll lecture on these tomorrow, so you're really just doing a quick read of these things. But if you really feel like you're missing the boat or want some help, what I've done is sort of given you a too long, didn't read, or I need help, summaries for each of these documents that could be a starting point. Okay, I still need to see evidence that you read it and you examined it. Okay, so that's the longer activity today, is this one here. Okay, the primary source is probably the one that would take you the longest. The second thing you guys have going on is, you can see it here in part 2B, which is, here's where I'll lecture tomorrow and Friday on the documents. Okay, but if you look further on, there's some short video clips. Okay, linked here and here. Okay, if you look at the daily slides, there's 2 slides, okay, that explain each of your assignments. Okay, they're right here in the daily slides. So part 1 or part 2, part 2A here was the documents you need to read, and part 2B is to figure out what your topic is. Okay, let me move my face here. Everybody has been assigned a topic, whether it's Germany, the United States, Namibia, the poor, or the Great Indian Famine. And here's period 1, period 1, period 1, period 1, period 2, period 2, period 2, etc., period 5 across the bottom. So if I'm Alexi, I know I've got to go watch from 33 to 40, so 7 minutes of video, and try to answer the questions that are for mine. Okay, just answer your questions as best you can. You'll be in groups tomorrow with these people to go deeper and do some outside research and hopefully share with the rest of the group, so that everybody ends up walking away with some basic knowledge of these examples of how Darwin's ideas have been misused. All right, so that's what you guys got going on today. Office hours are available. I'll be logged in during office hours times. So, the usual times. What time is that? That is, um, roughly 11:10 to 12 o'clock. And then after advisory, 1:10 to 2:20-ish. I do have a few meetings in between there, so I'll do my best. Shoot me a text or a Schoology message if you log in and I'm not there. Reach out to me and I'll do my best to meet up with you and help you out. Have a good day, guys. Do the best you can. Don't be lazy. Don't put off the work. Put in some work today so that we can get things done and take the weekend off. Later.